free throws the Nets have. And I mean, this is tailor-made right now. And now what do we have? Is Peterson? What do we have?
He just got tired.
Yes, he did.
He would not stop talking to Steve Jardy.
And Noah's taking off his jersey. He's thrown it into the crowd. Well, the NBA office is going to get a hold of this tape.
Vince Carter just... Oh, they were just fooling around there. Wow.
Yeah.
They call the technical. Is it on David West? That's who they announced it. West, though, I think they're pointing to West isn't on the bench. Steve Kerr, there's where West is. He's kind of warming up on the bicycle. Could they hear him from the tunnel?
Phoenix frustrating after starting 6-9. They're shooting 29%. Here they are again, and a foul, and a slip, and Hill gives Evans a pad on the backside. Evans gives him a pat on the backside. A technical foul, and they're both out. Come on now. Come on now. That's ridiculous. How can you be throwing these guys out? Kennedy is an official. He's a top-notch official. He got the call right, and they slap each other on the butt. That's good natured.
Well, it wasn't the first two.
7 from 18, Paul 3 of 10, Anthony 1 of 11. Paul the ball at Kruger off that turnover, and that will be a technical on Chris Paul. With what has taken place here tonight, Schroeder tried to knock the ball away from him.
Running their offense through.
He's become so good at passing out of the double teams. Offensive foul. He used the hook. He's got that look of disbelief that you occasionally see from Duncan. But Popovich doesn't agree. Duncan picks up his first. And we'll take a break. He doesn't want to hear it. Pause. There he misses the free throw. And a technical foul called. I think it's on Tim Duncan sitting on the bench. Somebody on the bench for the Spurs. Yep, it's Duncan, who was unhappy with the lack of a call or a call earlier. And he said something to Joe Crawford. Now, Crawford, as we said, one of the best in the business, but he also has maybe the quickest technical in the NBA of all the officials.
Well, you see going into the timeout, Joey said enough to Tim Duncan, and Tim Duncan says the ball does not lie. That's why the foul shot was missed. Joey Crawford sending a message saying, hey, I'm not going to get into the debate all afternoon long.
Duncan's laughing. Joe Crawford's not laughing. Harris again to the basket. Howard now drives inside right over Roberto, and a blocking foul. As Joey Crawford saying Roberto moving. Hey, Popovich doesn't like that one either. And another technical foul. And this is when Duncan's out of the game. He's thrown Duncan out of the game. Crawford now walking over. That's the second technical, which is an automatic ejection. As we've been showing you, Duncan's been laughing. Maybe Crawford felt he was showing him up by constantly laughing. It'd be difficult to hear anything because of the crowd, and he was across the court. So Duncan is done. Greg Popovich very upset. He wants to talk about it. Now Crawford's going over to talk about it with Popovich. Again, a lot of it has to do if you're showing up the referee. Duncan's telling Michel Tafoya there, I think, I didn't say anything. But if he's sitting there laughing, then that Crawford feels like he's showing him up.
At the same time, much to his basketball team, not saying a word sitting there. Joey Crawford cannot read body language and automatically sit with a technical foul and send Tim Duncan out of it. He can be laughing at anything.
See, now Crawford made that last call, and that was Duncan laughing at the last call, the one on Alberto, and he just felt that he was showing him up.
Better spacing as well. Make sure that those wing players stay out there on the perimeter and don't crowd the paint area. Technical foul on the bench on Tim Duncan. Yeah, it was not anybody on the coaching staff. It was on Tim Duncan.
And it wasn't Joey Crawford that gave it to him, even though Tim is somewhat chagrined right now. I'm sure he's more embarrassed than anything.
Yeah, he probably is more embarrassed. But hey, we saw, remember, was it last year that Chris Paul got thrown out of a game here?
Yeah.
So D'Angelo.
See D'Angelo right there clapping.
Yep. And Brian Forte teed him up.
Not sure if he was saying something, maybe what he was saying. I don't know if it was the clapping or where he was directing that towards.
Well, definitely the clapping. And I think the officials deemed it in the sarcastic manner. That is a rarity when you get a technical foul when you're not wearing a uniform. But maybe he's easing his way back in mentally.
He wants to get...
And Tony Parker negotiates, finds Tim Duncan. And Duncan goes last. Good defense by Lynn. Wait a minute, says Kane Fitzgerald. And he called a foul on Duncan, who looks at him sideways and says, oh, and a technical, yeah.
A technical foul has been assessed to number 21, Tim Duncan.
He called a technical on Tim Duncan.
Tim's going to look at him, perplexed as he does.
Yeah.
You know, Tim gives you that look like, who are you?
And he doesn't say much. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Who are you? Where are you from?
Right.
You know what? Hey, who are you?
He didn't really say anything.
No, he didn't have to.
Yeah, he didn't have to.
Garnett jumps out on Jones. Jones takes it to the paint, goes hard to the basket. And a technical foul is called on Kendrick Perkins.
But not enough to get teed up.
Let's think about now the power forward position for the Lakers. We said that the Blazers had to win that convincingly. AC Green and Ori already have 10 points combined. That's bad for the Blazers. He did get the... Harry got his technical.
And it was called on Wallace from the bench. Pippen to Wallace. Knocked away. Wallace got it back. Scores. Plus a foul.
Now Rasheed Wallace is going to have to be very careful. Ron Garrettson...
It had been building up to this. Rasheed Wallace has been tossed. Listen to Ron Garrettson. He'll explain the reason why.
Timeout LA. Whack! Get out! Get away from me, Steve. Get away from me, Steve. He didn't say a word. Technical foul, Wallace. He's gone. No, not right. I asked him 3 times to stop staring at me to try to intimidate me. I'm done. He's gone. I asked him, I told him. I have already told Mike twice before to have him stop staring to try to intimidate me. He did it again.
Wallace, overzealous, sending Roger to the line.
Wallace still arguing with John Goble. And this is where he's gotten himself in trouble once he gets a technical. He frequently, or certainly earlier in his career, would continue and get that second one.
And then he loses focus when he starts doing bad habits on the floor.
Dragic misses the technical. And a technical foul on Rasheed Wallace. He's gone. Wallace picks up 2 quick technicals. As you said all along, it's overshadowed a guy who's a terrific basketball player, a great teammate. We've seen that up hand, firsthand, game in and game out in practice. He has lost his temper. The NBA's all-time leader in that.
Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon, so you never miss any new updates. Whenever we upload new video, you will get a notifications on your phone.